Hello everyone, this is Agurahimura / Ken Akiyama for another episode of Ocean Avenue. Just to clarify, whenever this gets out by the Tuesday that comes after the episode 12 of Your Turn to Die, or much later, depending on how I'm able to upload this due to my issues due to the internet and stuff. But regardless, I hope this gets out before I go on my 5-day vacation from this, a week vacation from this channel, so I can get a wild rest before I come back for 2 new episodes of a brand new Let's Play series. Excuse me. And I want to thank you guys for still being patient with me and still being part of this channel with subscriptions and stuff, and hope you can continue enjoying the content I'm making for you all. And now, without further ado, we shall continue the story. I was right here. Yeah, I think we're supposed to make a choice. That's supposed to be deciding our route. So, I'm gonna decide. I'm thinking. I think I decided I'm gonna do Marcus's route first, because he seems like the main one. I don't want to assume I'm invited. I don't want to act creepy trying to intrude on them if Roger only meant to invite Vic and Ruben. Then again, it's the beginning of a year. Maybe they'll be open at this time. Should I ask to join them? I feel like going with Victor's team, we'll be doing his route. So if I pick no, I might have to do Marcus's. So I'm sorry to have to do this. If it affects Evan's future in any way, shape, or form, I will feel bad. I shouldn't. Marcus did offer to something with me for dinner anyway. Nice meeting you guys. Maybe I'll see you around on campus. Or here, possibly. I would like to join your squad on a team as a manager. Okay, nice meeting you. What's your name again? I can't remember the voices I gave them. Evan Conde. I extended my hand to which Rogers extended to his response. I grabbed his hand and gave it him. It's a handshake. Wait, why am I shaking his hand? This isn't a business meeting. Stop it, Evan. Come on. It's perfectly okay to shake hands with people. Unless it's Corona, then disregard that. What a time we live in. Why did I say that? Please don't attack me, internet. I'm shaking his hand. Yeah, let's just ignore what I just said for a moment. Let's go immediately, bringing my hand back to avoid further embarrassment. And anyways, maybe I'll see you guys around sometime. Bye. I walk away waving. 3 of them will wave to varying amounts of effort. I speed walk to the door and slide out, rushing to escape. Why did I shake his hand? He's just a player, not the coach. I bet Vic thinks I'm a moron now. No time to reflect. I need to leave the city before anyone else sees me. That's basically how it feels. I came back to plenty of time to spare. I was around 4 o'clock when I arrived. Marcus was still in the bedroom when I got back. However, wouldn't come out there until 6. But when he came out, he made one hell of a meal. Marcus made a garlic butter chicken with pasta on the side. Woo! Anything garlic is honestly fantastic in my opinion. Same. Call me low class, but almost anything. Already in a good stuff. Excuse me as I take a quick sip. Excuse me for that, audience, but makes almost anything taste good. I know the feeling. After a nice dinner, Marcus offers to wash the dishes. I offer to do them instead, but he refuses. Ooh! I keep him company, standing by him and making small talk while he finishes the chores. Real talk, Evan. You gotta do dishes behind his back just to be nice for him. Unless he wants to be in charge of everything, then disregard that. Do something nice for Marcus. I should do something nice for Marcus. A few minutes later, I sit back down in the kitchen table work desk. Marcus sits by me and whips out his phone, mind his own business. Marcus' phone makes a noise similar to mine, and I sent a text. Maybe I shouldn't pry on his business this time. A couple of minutes, pause before Marcus spoke up. Hey Evan, do you want to go out tonight? What? Is he really asking me out? On a date? Or just a friend outing? We'll see where it goes. He's gay? Wow, that escalated real quick. Let me see. History. He's gay? Could that mean he loves me? Was that like this on purpose, or did I skip by accident? Evan? Hello? Evan? What? Yeah? Did you hear my question? The going out one? Yeah, Vic and Selma are having a party tonight at their place. I was planning on going. You can tag along with me if you want. I know it's been a long day for you, so either way, I get it. Phew. I guess at least something good came of it. Sure, when do I start? Marcus checks his phone again. 8:30, so half an hour. There's a place is a couple blocks down, so we should leave in 15 minutes if we want to arrive early. Alright, I'm pretty much ready when you are. Cool. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we can head out. But by the time 8:15 rolled around, we're out the door. Well, it's a friend outing, which is just as well. We're not there yet. I don't think we're there yet. I'll figure out when we're there. After the 15-minute walk, we arrive at a fixed place. It's surrounded by small one-story houses. This seems like a nice place to have a party house. Yeah, this house is on the 2nd Street in Ocean Avenue. Hey, name drop, are mostly occupied by college students. We crossed the street and turned left on the 2nd Street, passing by Fugo. Fixed place should be a few houses up. I feel like one of you told me this before. Does Selma live with Vic? I think so. Yeah, Vic moved in with her last year after her old mate let. Oh, well, good thing I'm not doing his route. Oh, are they actually a couple? They sure acted like one when I first met them. Marcus goes silent, pondering the question for a few seconds. I can't really put my finger on that. Oh. They deny it every time I ask, but Vic's teammate says that's BS. Why do you ask? Do you have hots for Zelma? Or thank God he didn't go for the obvious choice. I would have been toast if he did. No. Not even Vic. That's all. You have a male preference. I just like Dirk. So Cecile entered. Love you, Evan, already. Gotta hug the sweet Evan. And now I'm gonna find something to ship with Marcus. Or with Kenneth. Or with Victor. I think I remember the names this time. They're enigma to me too, Evan. I think they're kind of together. One day I'll figure them out. You do that, so I can know what to do with that. Marcus rolls his eyes and continues walking to the house. We approach the cucumber green building with a 3-foot-tall fencing surrounding the premises. Is that some sort of innuendo? This is it. I wouldn't have expected this small to be in the city. Believe me, I was shocked when I first moved there. I thought San Vincent would have been all apartments and no houses. That's been a good thing for partying. I can't imagine holding you one in our apartment. I don't see why not. I've seen people do it before, albeit barely. We're pretty lucky Vic doesn't mass invite people. Most people out here try to crowd their homes. I can't imagine what they would be like. My claustrophobia starts to steepen. Ooh. Ready to go in? Sure. Marcus knocks at the door. Half of the minute passes before we are greeted and gestures to come in by Selma. Being the last one to enter, Marcus closes the door behind us. Oh. Thanks for inviting us. No problem. But you shouldn't thank me. Thanks, Vic, for setting this all up. Selma glances at the hyena behind the kitchen corner who pouring drinks for a couple of guests. In places spotless when we started. Now, we looked at the back of the corner. Vic was serving on the few tipped over the cups were laying there, soda spilling from one of them. What a surprise! Marcus says, raising his hand by his head and shaking them. He really let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? The two quiet, averting their gaze away from each other. We can't use the phrase around Marcus. Where do I go from here? I don't know what to talk about. I came to listen to the interesting people, not the other way around. I know the feeling. Oh man, the Selma's looking back at me. I got nothing to offer to you guys. What is wrong with me? Congrats on your victory today. Thanks, it was so amazing. We were down 1-0 in the first half and railed back in the second half. And the best part, the ref finally noticed Calipha State's craft Amy was about to score the corner kick, but the covering defender pushed her to the ground. Oof. Her penalty kick was the sole reason we didn't leave the game in a tie. Dang, what a finish. I wasn't helping Evan. If I wasn't helping Evan move in, I would love to see that. Now I feel bad. Don't feel bad. Sorry for getting away. You're fine, man. Evan, be nice to yourself, please. I know how it feels to talk trash about yourself. I know. Marcus, letting it fade out. Someone towards the group of about 5 girls, assumably her teammates. Yeah? Well, I hope you enjoyed the party. Will do. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Someone breaks away from us, came back to her teammates, and Marcus and I left to wander the new group. As long as I'm with Marcus, people won't mind this trash panda's presence. Oh my goodness. Hey Vic, are you feeling any better now? Ooh. Nice shirt. I see a couple of personalities he has. Marcus raises an eyebrow and drags along. He approaches the hyena. Don't remind me. Ruben face palms the Roger looks at Vic amused for a second. Let's not act like Coach Buford doesn't have it out for Vic. I swear, I touch all those lines. The group pauses, the demeanor lightening a little, like the one time he overreacted to your joke. Hey, Alfred's volleyball team is a joke. He kicked you out of practice. It was so worth it. Wow. I mean, he didn't take it out on the team because of it. You're welcome. We laughed and Vic basked in his 15 seconds of fame. If only Huff's football team was as bad. Yeah. On the TV, Huffman's running the basketball noses through the few defenders, scoring with ease. Seriously ridiculous. The first quarter, they're up to 200-0. I don't know why anyone still watches college football. Huffman's basically a professional team. At least our sport doesn't have the same champion 7 years in a row. Yeah, we have the same 5 school splitting that duty. I believe we can break the streak. I'd love to see you try, Vic. I think I got the voices back again. Vic won on 6 against the West Coast Conference. I think that's fair game. You know, I'd win. The Vic spreads his arms and flexes. Marcus rolls his eyes, still amused by one man's idiocracy. We look back at the TV. What's on TV? It's intercepted by Dog Quint. That's a sports team. Athlete sports. I should have put that together. This is the 4th interception made by the Huffman Stallions tonight. Everyone sighs disappointments in the succeeding events. God, I hate Huffman. There's shit stain on the world of football. It is because Brown is one their school's colors. They're competitive in nearly every sport. Meanwhile, this Let's Player is not a sportsman, but still a fond of this series. Because I don't know what sports do. I don't know how to do sports. I swear. Back when my dad played, he said we weren't half as good as they are now. We all know that paying their players make me glad we don't have a football team to get disappointed by. Everyone nods in agreement. I swear I've played against Roger and Ruben before, but where exactly do I know them from? Haven't I seen them before? Hey Ruben, do you know when the first beach tournament is? Who are these guys again? Are they good friends? I hope they're good friends. Well, strangers, most likely, but I think 2 weeks from today. Why do you ask? Well, I'm gonna see what their deal is later. Maybe we can do an episode on the reasons scoring off the beaten pass. Off the beaten. Oh my God! The Ruben and Roger from the off the beaten pass. Sorry, I didn't realize it earlier. I don't know where what was that? You're good, man. I don't know what to say. I've listened to all 57 episodes and I can't even recognize the host in a person. I've even watched your games, which you linked in the description. Why am I so stupid? Evan? Yes? You're fine. Take a hint. They love you. That you are one of the bros. You're the friend. Be nice to yourself, Evan. Yeah, a lot of people don't really recognize us at the first. Oh, they're famous. Interesting. Excuse me as I reposition myself for a second. It is a podcast. Quite a few of us fans say they listen to us on the way to work or school. Still, I've looked up at you guys for the past years. It made me want to play intercollegiate with you guys like you. Even though I fell short on that dream. Don't sell yourself shorty. You paid in the community college and technically intercollegiate. I haven't played that at that level. If anything, I'm the oddball here. Marcus puts the hand on his chest. We all knew that, Marcus. Shh, at least I can still stand in the end of the night. Speaking of that, even Evan, do you drink right? Wait, you didn't ask him earlier? He agreed to come, so I assume so. I do. Cool. Like Powerade or something? Cool. Don't feel pressured by big, intimidating men to go overboard. They're pretty big. Yep. You know what else is big? These guys. We want to have a good time, not a ridiculous one. If anyone drink like you, it would be. So, drink Powerade or drink alcohol is what they're buying. I don't imagine athletes should be drinking alcohol. I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments below how it works with athletes with the drinks and stuff, what they're talking about specifically. If Dirk, if you're watching this, could you tell me about it? Not everything is a legendary as it be. Vic walks to the kitchen and takes out some of the plastic shots, glasses, or short cups. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Alright, let's get this. Wonder where Kenneth is. Vic motions us over the counter. We follow the gather around the surface, each taking a shot glass of it. Hey, I have an announcement to make. Someone's group follows the suit, joining the action. Hey, you're the stuck-up guy and some stranger over there. Diego, I'm glad you can make it. I convinced him to come. I can't say mad at you forever. I can't say mad at you forever. I may disagree with you a lot, but we're still teammates. Aw, come here. Vic squeezes the poop tightly in his arm. Diego scrambles to get out of bear hug. Once he does, he shoves the hyena away. Aw. Now, where were we? I don't know. We're having a party. Oh yeah. Hey. And toast to our soccer team's victory. Hell yeah! I gotta screenshot this later. Adds into our soccer team's victory in defeating your last conference champion. So they do mean that kind of drinking. Hey! The group cheers and down their shots. Oh my goodness. Man, this vodka is strong. Then again, straight alcohol isn't my thing. They won't end our season this time. He takes the solo cup next to her John's glass and raises it. If we can beat them, we can beat anyone. The group erupts into cheers and extending by the hype. I'm at odds that there are humans in this game. Aw man, Sandra. Want to test the winning streak tonight? Hell yeah! That's her voice now. I don't even know who you are. Who wants to play a rage cage? Is this some sort of wrestling thing? Rage people agree verbally or physically. I'll get the cups. Oh, is it a drinking game? Vic and Selma starts setting up the game and filling their dozens or so solo cups with beer. How do you play this game? I haven't played it before. I turn to Marcus. How you play Rage Case? Don't worry about it. They'll explain it before we start. Good. Okay. Nothing like a party with party games. I scratch the head, looking away. We better not be screwing me over. All right, let's win this game. Does everyone know how to play? Anyone know how to play? I don't. I don't. It's my first time. I'm just gonna ignore that. All good, man. Basically, you just try to bounce a ping pong ball into your cup. Oh, beer pong. When you do, pass it to your left. Like, if you get it on the first try, you can pass it to anyone. The two explain the remaining nuisance in the game enough so I can understand this what I'm doing. Ready? Heck yeah! He's gonna wake up. we're gonna wake him drunk to one of the guys, right? Why don't you start off then? Sure, I guess. Please let me get Marcus. Please let me get Marcus. One of the cups outside. Diego also takes one. On your mark. And 2 taps to the counter, the toast. We're down our cups. The time to kick ass. I flick my wrist. The bell nicks the rim of the cup and lands to the side. Second time's the charm. It can't be that hard. Shoot! That wasn't even close. Maybe I'll get this. Yes! Diego fit pump the air. Aw, shit! I take the next cup from the cluster. Cluster. Why am I wrenching in Pokemon for a moment? Oh my goodness. And a drink. Marcus takes the 2 cups stack from me. Keep going, Evan. Marcus passes the stack to Diego, and I haven't even started yet. Damn it! Come on, Evan, you can salvage this. Drink up. Or Evan. I need to think faster. Marcus, you already started? I didn't realize there's no pause. Oh no. Miss. Again. You got me again. It's only been 3 cups. I'll get out of it eventually. I don't get drinking parties. I think I only been to a few in my life. But I never really been much of a drinker myself. I'm feeling great. It only took me 5, 9. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm finally out of rut. And stacked at the edge, other side of the counter. You doing okay? Oh. Yeah. Yep, I'm doing fine. Oh. Let me know if you need to leave early. I don't mind. I'm fine. Oh, this is not a good sign. I can keep it up. Oh, alright, party animal. Have it your way. Evan, look down. What? Jesus! I got stacked again. Come on, get in there. Thank God you're a problem now, Marcus. Wait, another one? Diego slides his cup to me. Ball in the cup. At least I'm not getting hot seat anymore. I'm not in the hot seat anymore. My cup's only 1 level high. No pressure. Except a lot of pressure because I don't get the drinking game. Come on, Vicky, you got this. Take it away, Diego. No. It's coming back. Focus the cup. Eyes on the target. Keep your eyes nice and lax. Not that lax. Okay, I think I know what to do now. Angle my arm. Yeah. My man. How am I this incompetent? Big strides to the opposite and ended. Bro hugs Diego. At least they're uniting over something. My blunders. Finally. I grab the next cup, which turns out to be a final cup. I think you filled this one too high, Vic. Wow. Oh. Vic starts to giggle. That's the King's Cup. The what? Supposed to be like this? Supposed to be like that. Whoever gets stacked last has to drink a full cup of beer, also known as the King's Cup. What are you waiting for? Show them you can handle it. Full stop. Full sand. Full sand. Jump, 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 jump. How do I know they would say that? Because it says every party ever on here. Oh yeah. Once I finish the cup and your cheers, jump, jump, jump. Now you matter. Full sand. Yeah, woohoo! Good stuff, y'all. King's Cup starts in 5 minutes. The one should be better. At least Draken is slower than this one. And the chance of getting King's Cup doesn't depend on physical skill. Why am I competing in some physical challenge college athletes? Why did I think competing in something physical against college athletes was a good idea? I don't know. You sure you made the pick really quickly today? Oh please, it's not like I'm his sworn enemy or something. We still get along. Oh really? Because you scared me shitless when I first met you. No! No! Shut this mouth! Shut this mouth! I mean, look at you, facing you, but I'm not. Fifth star, Libera, 16, you're what I can dream of achieving. Thanks. I don't think 6 feet tall means something you can achieve. The guy who is taller than Dirk. I'm a nobody. I don't deserve to be here. I can pathetic like this, you don't. I can pathetic like this, you don't. Look at yourself, self-destruct, so childish and primitive and naive. We're not celebrities. You don't have to be a competitive athlete just to hang out with us. You got a whole year to get to know everyone. We don't have to click on. You don't have to click on day one. Well, I'm clicking to this visual novel. I guess you're right. Sorry for acting so petty. It's the drunk type of petty. Maybe I'll get to know you guys better over King's Cup. Oh, the power of alcohol. Oh no. Bonnie, strangers, and bomb mean brain cells. Oh no, the hippo vacation. We'll all become like big art, won't we? Bonnie, strangers, and bomb mean brain cells. Who's ready to play? We sit around the table, common area, we get settled and Selma shuffle and deck the cards and places the middle. Who wants to start us up? I'll take the pressure off of Evan and go first. Go right ahead. Why am I talking southern? I don't know either. Right? Marcus draws a card from the top of the deck. 4 is saying no balls. Horse. Marcus. You animal. Aren't we all? All the ladies taking the drink. Those Catalina steak girls sure acting like the ones they grabbed it at us. It's only the way they could keep up with us. Maybe if you played a non-construct sport, we wouldn't have that problem. Which you think is slipping the ball into Mark Lynn's face or kicking that thing into it. You have a point there. Just don't kick mine, please. No promises. Shoot, I lost. Marcus takes a quick goal from his cup. How tragic, you lost. I'm so heartbroken. Tell us how you really feel. Next card is 6. Dicks. Guess I can't avoid the inevitable. Along with me, guys. Take a drink. It isn't bad when it's your own concoction. How you feeling over there, King? Splendid. Party animal! You're so drunk, isn't it? Half minute later. Woo! Oops. Guess it's my turn. 5, drive. Everyone points their thumbs up. Just here. Vroom. Someone points at me. Vroom. 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 Skrrr. Vroom. Vroom. Skrrr. You pointed the wrong way. Uh-oh. I'm not even drunk, but I feel right at home. This is funny. This is fun. I have to take a drink. That was nothing. You're up. Alright. Let's see. King. Oh. In the King's Cup we go. I pour the rest of my drink into the massive cup. You do realize that we drew the last king, right? Thanks, something's up with my game a little bit. I'm gonna have to do a quick cut of the video to see if it's alright. Excuse me for that mild interruption. Anyways, back to the party. You realize how you drew the last thing, right? Aw, crap. Here. Oh, it's the game. Here goes nothing. Grab the 30 something. One, the cup in both of my hands. Banner statement, sorry. Stop him. Stop him. He's a drunk party animal. That tastes awful. Damn it, but you're really holding your own. Hold it down. I'm with you, Marcus. Otherwise, we'll have to talk. I won't push him. Selma and Sandra gets up and leaving us at the table. Alright, see ya. Yes, us boys. Hey, Diego. Want it? My beard die, partner? Why would I want to make myself suffer even more? Who said I wasn't gonna suffer with you? You got a point there. Oh, bless. The guys exit the room. We got me in the front yard. Maybe I'll join them in that bit. Not now. My insides are on fire. I'm in there. Evan, Selma. I'll try to be out soon. You need me to get you anything? Don't worry about me. I'm just exiting. Ah! I'll be back in a second. I gotta get you something. I'm gonna get. Doesn't need to do that for me. I bet she thinks I'm a busker for making her do this. Stop. Stop. Don't do that. None of that. I gotta get some water and a few snacks. I'm settled. Your stomachs. You can meet me in the kitchen whenever you're ready. Okay. Takes me a few minutes to regain my composure after the roller coaster of sensations. I watched them and walked into the kitchen. Here's the pretzels for you. She slides a bowl over to me. Each of the paid by our specialist, we just dumped a few mini packs in this bowl. Oh great. I chuckled to myself. Who wouldn't brought more food out to guests? That's our bad. Huh? Ooh. By the way, you still have nice personalities. And an actual good personality here at the top of that. Did you even think about bringing snacks? I was full of them. From earlier, food wasn't on my mind. Way to plan ahead, dingus. I was expecting him to come this early. You were so we were ridiculous earlier. Tell me how it only took you an hour to prepare. Half an hour. Does it make it any better? If you're an fantasy expert, then yes. I should jump ship the moment you join our team. Too late. 4 years too late. Maybe I should think about deposit. He is in our team's court jester. Rams love me for that. And Dirk gets loud, laugh out everyone continues to munch on my pretzels. That's because the volleyball people seem to know each other. We don't have the same luck as pitch. It impresses me how players don't get into the balls out there. Years of discipline. But some trial and error, of course. Today really tested that out. Don't get me started on that right forward. I swear, she has to be an assassin because she was out to get me. How did the game go? I heard a little bit about earlier, but I'm curious to hear more. I've played soccer for years now. I wonder what I've been missing out on. Where do I start? Beginning. Anywhere is fine. We had a rough start. One of our defenders got a yellow card in the 11th minute because their player got hooked by her and tumbled over. He wasn't even making contact with her. If anything, she caught herself in Brooks' leg. One kept heckling them and calling them royal butts whenever one of our players fell. By the way, pretty music. Really wanted to beat that guy out. Hey, we are the Knights, Vic. That means we are the higher status. Someone sticks her muscle up and pretends daily fixes her shirt. They got a direct kick out of it. Unfortunately, we blocked it. Still, we didn't get many chances to advance the Capitalists in the first half. We managed to hold them off, but that was when it happened. What do you mean by it? So I drove up the field and pretty much broke from their defender. one of the players got open, so I sent across the field past her. When they called her offsides, she was at least 6 inches behind the defender. Califa State gets back the ball back and drives the upfield on us. It's around the 31st. Sandra gets checked by on their players. She literally collided into me with no advantages. Not only she pushes back, she also felt like I have elbowed her. Are you serious? Yep. The ref could hardly see them in the angle, but somehow he could count Satan's star forward falling over. He couldn't see any hands Sandra but poor California State there. Star forward fell over and that's no fair. Someone for transition to Kitty voice mocking the refs. I went up to the AR and even she said that I had disadvantages from the contact, but the head ref had to show us he was the alpha male and stick to his own call. Wow. As we've grown ridiculously outstipulating Ruben comes through the front door and waves at us. Rearrange one more time so get close to my drink. Hey Diego, we need a fourth man for the be or die. Can you tag in? Sure, why not? Diego turns to Sandra. See you in a bit. Later. Dating. Do you exchange a kiss? Are you two a couple? Before Diego walks up and turns back and replies, nah, I just like to do her as a friend. Yeah, I have been for about a year and 9 months. I did do that giver thing, right? Give the bigger face just look. Could have improved the inflection. Oh, shut up. Anyway, see you all later. Bye. Since we're on the topic of couples, Selma and you and Vic, a couple. Where were we again? Penalty kick at the 31st minute, right? So load of this, get a load of it. Someone continues. Calvino State robbed them goals and kicked after terrible flop and resulted in 0-2 defension. Nothing too significant happens the rest of the half, but around the 70-minute mark, I get past a few defenders and scored them on breakaway, so they avoided the question pretty much. You shouldn't have heard things at the stands. I was so proud of her. I also had to show the good for nothing hecklers who's boss. Who's the club now? Did Jack fight him? Nah, probably would have beaten the guy if I did. And I can't have that on my record. And if you could get punished by the school, we would. Any day of the week. What if he came over here now? Vic slams his fist in his other hand, repeating the motion. I'm so glad I didn't go to a different school. That would have been me you beat up. Don't sweat, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. But he's not a fly. Meet me back in the 5 and we'll settle this. Okay. Please don't bench press me. Or do it if you want to. Do you want to struggle extremely with your muscles? I'll let you. Thanks, good Marcus. Here to protect me. So Selma, what happened after that? This is where things get good. We kept the containment for a while and eventually gained a momentum. Once we get into the extra time, we were practically gassed. I got a great pass from Sandra. You're welcome. And dove it upfield until I was about 30 feet away from the goal. I passed it one and the wing forward. She has nearly cleaned the path to the goal, but there was one problem. The defender caught up to her, and I was pretty sure she was tackled and knocked the ball out of bounds. Instead, she ends up hitting Amy's leg and trips her. You're supposed to kick the ball, is what I was shouting when I saw that. The refs call it. For once, the refs noticed the foul against us. The Caliph State's defender went berserk. She kept tailing the head ref. It was clearly a flop. I know it was a contested play. Just breaking legs is totally a contested play. We got so lucky. She was in the penalty area when it happened, and we scored off the penalty kick to give us a 2-1 lead. And from there, it was history. We ran the clock out and won the match. That's great. I've only been there for a day, and I'm already part of the school and winning the stock program. I won't call it too soon. We're improving last season, but our conference is pretty tough. Always have been. That makes two of us. Now I believe in you guys. With the power of hope and prayers, I'm sure we can do it. If only that were the case. If that's all it took, my family could have single-handedly take us to the national title. Doesn't hurt to try. So, are you a sports administration major, Sandra? I am, but I know some of the big aren't. No, I'm a pharmacology major. That's cool. What classes do you take for that? Sandra spent a couple minutes explaining to me what the courses major are before the conversation veered down the tangent. A few minutes later, the small talk. Later, the things die down and along the way. However, I'm starting to feel like I could fall asleep in any minute. I'm really tired. I'm gonna get Marcus and head out with him. Big Selma, thanks for holding an awesome party and especially letting me come. No problem, my guy. Let you know when we're doing this again. Okay. Take care, guys. Take care. It took me a while, but I found Marcus outside of we were playing the beer dive with the guys. I'm gonna see how drunk he is. Nope, he's not as drunk. Good. Hey, Marcus. I think I'm ready to head home. You don't want to be a buzzkill or anything, but could you come with me? Sure, Evan. Marcus faced the three Mermaid players. I blasted playing to die, you guys. See you guys Friday at the latest. See ya. Later. Diego? Yeah? Consider the offer. I think you would do well on the sand. I'll think about it. Depends if I have the time. Marcus walks away from the group. I'm gonna thank you, Selma and Vic, for the party. You said goodbye to them, right? Yeah? I'll wait out here for a while if you do that. Okay. Marcus opens the door and waves and saying goodbye to them. While doing so, after that, we start our journey home. We didn't didn't talk much on the way back. Marcus handled the duty, pushing the crosswalk signing. I followed behind him like a duckling. Whack, whack. Marcus presses the several buttons in an apartment store keypad with a monotone beep. The door unlocks. Marcus grabs the door and holds it open for me to follow him in. Did you have a good time tonight? I had a blast. I did too. I'm glad. That's great to hear. Puts the key out in the pocket and swipes the house key. When you were talking to Diego before we left, that was the offer you were talking about? What did he mean by that? Oh? It's nothing. You'll find out by Friday. Okay. That doesn't help. I wouldn't ask for more detail if I don't want to act too pushy, but I am really tired right now. Well, it's fun, right? I'm so glad that you brought me along. Thanks, Evan. I was happy that you can go. I should get ready for bed now. I'll see you in the morning. How does he even have the energy to prepare to bed now? If my bed was right now, I would collapse on top of it right now. Yeah. See you in the morning. Good night. Good night. Marcus drops the keys in the room and heads into the bathroom. Nothing for me to do other than to sleep off the land of make-believe. I gotta work on my dreaming when I'm sleeping. I take my phone and the keys off from my pants, toss them onto the nightstand next to my bed. Afterwards, I take my socks off, throw the socks in the hamper, line up the shoes next to the door. The next thing comes off are my pants. I toss them into the hamper in the closet. Ooh. And I warmed them from the few days down, so they had their fun. Should I take my shirt off? Nah, it's cold here. Plus, it's a comfy, soft tee. I can always throw a hamper in the morning bed. Oh, I miss you. I miss having a romantic relationship with you. I do back flop onto the bed, and on the soft hood. I tuck myself under the cover, wrap myself in a fuzzy raccoon burrito. Oh, how cute. So warm. I roll around in the covers around my body. I feel my mind slip in a cozy state of unconsciousness. And with that, I rest my head in the pillow and fall asleep. I hope we have Marcus made a hangover drink or something like that. I wish he knew some. I hope she knows something like that. September 4/20, Sunday. Monday is when they start, I think. Or well, it's been a while since I've been to my college. Oh. Man, I feel my head feels fuzzy. I had a great time last night, but dang, I'm groggy. I spent the half the morning mustering the energy to get out of the bed. And it goes rolling my body, excited again, a sort of transcendent momentum, whatever science could get me to move. Is Marcus making breakfast? Maybe he'll be generous enough to spare me some of his food. If I push myself one more time. Okay, I'm awake now. I pick myself off the ground and spent a few minutes washing up. Hey! Evan? Don't you have classes right now? Oh shit, we're late. Isn't it Sunday today? No, it's Monday. Oh shit! You moved this on Saturday. You party on Sunday. You're kidding, right? Shit, what time is it? Marcus takes a peek at the microwave clock. 10:04. Oh shit! Woo! My first class started half an hour ago. I run the cabinet, started swinging my doors, grabbing whatever I could need. You have to have a sandwich, sure. Thank you. Snack the Marcus plate from him, marching down the sandwich as I stuffed the backpack. Come, book, check it. Business book, check. Crap, I need my phone and keys. I run into my bedroom, throw them on, open the nightstand drawer. Don't forget toast in your mouth. Wallet, keys, and well, we have sandwich. Oh fuck! Marcus, how could you do this to me? I shoved my phone in my face. Sorry, man, you're always on top of things. I thought you would be funny. Threw you in a curveball. You nearly gave me a heart attack. I thought I was gonna be dropped from my courses. Oh, you dirty bitch! That was a prank, huh? Again, my bad. I should have done that to you. You just transferred here. You're fine, Marcus. But are you awake now? As much as I'll ever be. I'll vacuum the crumbs if you B-L-O-B. Marcus, stop it! Yeah, man. I can get that going for you. Why must you use our love for onions? Why must you use our love for onions against me? Great, I'll start on that. Marcus, that was funny, but also fuck you. And also, I want to get to know you better. so many roller emotions right now. I love you, but I want to punch you. I'm curious. How did I befriend all these colleagues, athletes? Not to be rude, but why would they care about club players like us? I met Roger and Ruben through the beach club 2 years ago. That's my old partner, and I played against him. And the worst by far, we hit it off pretty well, and we became friends. Since then, they invited me to things with their teammates, which is how I met Vic, Diego, and Selma. That's so cool. I'm sorry for insulting the club guys. I get it. It seems like we're in two different universes. Luckily, the main club keeps the inter-colleagues guys relatively close with us club folk. Nice forward to the meeting other this week. They're the fun group. Marcus had a bite from his meal, pausing that for a second. We're a pretty tight-knit group of supporters of fellow extracurriculars. Expect a lot of social outings in the future. I'll be sure to prepare. This is amazing. We'll be just like high school. I have a set friend group and people I can meet up and with a place with a sport I love. I'm glad to keep contact with me. I'm glad you kept contact with me after high school. Same, I feel like you'll fit in well with us. Continue eating away, making a small talk throughout. A couple hours later, for the next hours idling around, unsure how to pass the time until, hey, I just got the notification that MBVL championships are the right now. Want to watch them? Sure, I forgot that they ended today. Same. Marcus turns the TV open in his laptop, singing into his Amazonia account. A few clicks, swipes later, we are watching the event live. According to the description, this is the men's finals. Boy, we sure got lucky. Yeah, I can't believe I missed everything up to now. You mean Wade? Uh-huh. I guess making sure I have a roof over my head took priority. Marcus rolls his eyes. We both laugh. Yep. Looks at me. Looks at him back. What do you want? And I ask, what do you want? Do you want intimacy? We start the watch the event. Fortunately, the match hasn't started yet, so we given a rundown of what led up to this match. We may have to rematch our last year's finals, but the journey to get here was far different from this time around. Let's start with the farmer runner-ups, Todd and Pavin. The screen makes the transitions over the highlights clips from prior matches. They battled their way through Calendar's bracket, being upset for a second round by Lawrence and Lubin. Oh man, these guys are terrible. I'm in trouble. In trouble. That's amazing how good their defense is, given their height. Double L's handed their L to the tournament in the heartbreaking expansion, rallying 7-1 in the third set in bout to the comeback when it's 16-14. No one expected 15 seed upsetting the 2 seed, especially in the championship tournament. When I interviewed after, they didn't seem affected by even compliment the L's for the controls of the tempo. I took of the few matches not to limiting the single opportunity 16 points in the next 4 matches. Sorry for my ranting, guys. Couldn't see them really managing their tempo and dragging other teams through the sand, giving us some best rallies all tournaments, honestly all year. It wasn't today that they lost another set. They kicked things off, facing the dynamite duo Doncaster and Tanaka. Got them Tanaka. Doncaster and Tanaka made it to day 3. No way! They compete in the NICOL Beach League. Boy, we will have our hands full this fall. Surely, I was impressed by similar two pairs. We are playing style. Both had a variety of their shots and especially scrappy defense. Glass of discipline really shined the second set when the Doncaster Tanaka refused to point 7 times before succumbing to his 27-25 loss. You would think they would have left the gas mentally after falling short to set 2, but it was quite the opposite. They would control the most and set, leading 7-8 before Todd puts away 2 kills to block to even the score. Todd and Pavin were fortunate enough to get the momentum and put themselves back into driver's seat without the final set 5-13. You could tell that Doncaster not only took inspiration from his dad's defensive prowess, but also from Todd's ability to be a dual threat, passing and blocking. I'm really looking forward to seeing them meet again. I would say the match was a blessing in disguise for Todd and Pavin, because during the next match they were firing on all cylinders. They made it easy on the Mac and McKenzie twins in semifinals, shutting down to 21-18, 21-14 to win today's championship. The second announcer continues talking about the pairs' success, rattling off various hitting and passing stats. He before moving on to the other finalists, Marcus multitasked that as we watched, looking through his phone while listening to the broadcast. Man, I can't believe that they're the same year as us. It'll take a ton of work to get too close to their caliber. But think this way, we'll have a good competition in our own leagues. Excuse me. Were you worried about our club not having a good enough competition? Crap, I forgot to say this. I said that I was probably still on a high horse from my community college. Now I actually played against them. I was kind of overestimating my true skill level. I already chuckle. Oh, maybe you can use some of your qualifications to help me out. Oh, Marcus, if anything, you're the one carrying me. Right. Speaking of which, maybe we can learn a thing or two from this match. Want me to get a notepad from starting taking notes? Oh God, Marcus, you're so astute. Why, thank you. Marcus runs to the desk, rummaging through the few drawers, taking out a notebook and a pencil. And just the time is the first serve. In the broadcast, we see Todd and Pavan crouched in a passing position. Marcus jumps to the table, glued to the TV. Do you think we could do this? Excuse me? What do you mean? Are we tall enough to even try to make one of these pro tournaments? Oh, I don't know. We could play in the Oliver next year. See how we do. I heard the entrance fee is pretty expensive compared to the tournaments we've been in. Plus, most of the players are at least AAA. You're really an A level, while does a B level player. Wouldn't hurt to try. Worst case scenarios, we go one of out in the qualifiers. We would still have the memory of playing the pro tournament. Are you feeling alright, Evan? What if I'm no good match for you? Like, what if I'm hindering your potential? If there's someone else out there that could better help to reach that goal. That's what the Beats Club is for. Excuse me? Come on, I wouldn't just kick you out to the curb. We have a bunch of guys on the Beats Club. The greatest thing about it is we can experiment with partners and see who's the best matches us. You're not obligated to stick with the partner for the entire season. Guess I'm worried I won't be the best partner history if I don't commit early enough. It's fine if things don't work out. The tournaments are low stakes in the general. Just thinking about them, like our hangout on Labor Day, to get to the beach, go to the beach, to play a few matches and visit the other volleyball people. And being ridiculous, why am I getting stressed over something that I'm supposed to be relaxing? I don't know, college and sports and all that. Right? When am I making more than really is? I'm doing this to have fun. The way you were talking earlier, it didn't sound like we're having fun. Well, I might keep doing this. Oh, come on. I help out Mark. Gets in the bicep. Ooh! Hey, you're gonna mess up my perfect sandmanship. Like it's gonna make any difference. Marcus grins and winds into a big smile. Now you're getting it. Two of us assume watching the game. Mark remarks, here and there plays being made after a close championship match. Todd and Baven pull out a narrow upset the former championship Kip and Bjorn, 2 victors, and each celebrates the bottle of champagne, poppers, popping off the caps and drink it on the cart. Wow, so what now? I don't know. What is there to do? I live in the middle of the city. There's something that we can do. How about... Holy shit, that scared me. Where did that come from? You okay? Yeah, I didn't expect that. Who's... Is that baby crying? Oh, we got a few neighbors with young kids. Oh, babies. A baby counts as a kid, right? I guess. I didn't write the rules. Not like there were any to begin with. But yeah, apartment, I had 4. Both have babies. I think apartment 4 of the older through, so I don't have to hear them as much. Aren't we lucky? Well, it would be the perfect time for me to use my headphones. I can assume that babies making more noises, varying the kind of loud and playful shrieks. Something you get used to more when you live in an apartment. You should have seen me when I first moved here. It was close to checking in on them a few times. That's annoying as hell. But when I was back home, my parents kept me on toes with my alarms and stuff. So at least I wasn't too freaked out by it. That's a relief. It's not like I'm good with sudden outbursts like that. So don't be shocked if I get a bit flinchy. No worries, man. I get it. Once the chat seems to drop, the point we get finishing up the lunches, I offer to wash the dishes, but Marcus snacks the plate for me and starts working the sink before I get this chance to intervene. With minutes, and back in the chair, he opens the laptop and starts to work on something. What's that you're working on? Oh, it's for school. I have to do a lab on a coastal composition. Sounds fun to me. You don't even know. Marcus keeps typing. Anyways, searching the window to window, looking for various findings. Why do you have to describe the rock like that? Believe me, if I fully got what I was doing, I would tell you. I relate there with some of my classes. He finished the typing sentence and the copies the reference into the statistician formatting site, pasting it from the bottom of the paper. What's your major exactly? Physical geography with an ocean science emphasis. That's cool. Didn't you know? I didn't know you were that into the ocean. I'm not really into it. It was the best option of all the other emphasis. Emphasis? Yeah, however you say it. But finding the oceans is an interesting thing to map, especially with the broad compared to the land. Millions of people have already mapped out stuff, and I know how to follow their instructions. No wonder you're so good with directions. Yeah. Marcus quietly laughs himself to for a second. I can remember the stuff easily if it isn't as open-ended as the sea, I guess you could say. Makes sense to me. There's more out there. The more exciting freedom to roam there in the inland. Don't get me wrong, I did like the being around the city like this, but if it weren't for the ocean, I would be bored as hell. Tell me about it. I would never see myself living the coast, could you? Nah. not like I'm trying to flex the cost or anything, but what I grew up on, I feel suffocated if I didn't have any access to the ocean. I guess you could say I'm like a fish in that sense. Fishy fish. It's too bad my family isn't fond of it, just or the state in general. Why would they even move out there in the first place then? That's football team. He drafted the El Diamante when he went pro. He dedicated. He settled here once he got worked in the force. You don't sound too fond of that. Oh no, I'm happy. He came out there here. I don't know if I could have even been born otherwise. I'm not too fond of football personally. You never told me that after all these years. I thought you didn't make the cut. I don't want to talk about it. So you don't like football either. I got you, Marcus. Oh, sorry. You don't need to apologize. Takes a second, but Marcus resumes working on his assignment. Gideon is looking for the article while I sit back in Roblox on the phone. Hold on. Does the school start tomorrow? Why are you doing homework? School doesn't even start until tomorrow. My dumb professor wanted us to come prepared with material for the first lecture. Sounds like one of those stupid English professors that assigned you summer reading. Tell me about it. Damn teachers giving us homework over breaks. Tell me about it. It's like close to dropping. I was close to dropping out of the class before realizing the lecture was the only one offered for this curve. So you had no other choice? Yep. He keeps hammering away from the computer, applying even more of his paper. I don't want to make it any more painful than it already is for this poor guy. Here, back in the bedroom, there's nothing else to do. I start playing the game on my computer. Just like what I'm doing in this game too. Nothing like a good sandbox game. I always got things for me to build up imaginary cities. It makes fun of idealist world I can see myself in. Still wonder about the beach the league Marcus played in. Will they isolate you if you don't find someone to play with? I know Marcus is here for me, but if he has someone else in mind, I don't want to ruin his fun. You weren't good enough for him anyway. Stop it, anxiety. I'm nothing special. I'm not tall or strong. My passing isn't even good. Short people are supposed to be good at passing. All I had to going for me is Marcus. Without him, I'd be wandering loaded on his ground. So I'm so pathetic. No negative thoughts, Marcus be like. Come in. Hey, I was wondering if you want to go out to town with me after this I get this homework down. Yeah, sure. Almost like a date. Oh, wait, what? Cool. Talk to you later. See ya. I'll just think of the day without the romantic tension right now, because that will come later. Marcus slowly closes the door, leaving me to ponder the next few hours. Let's see what the courageous paradise is all about. Here it's about some hunky boys. So meta. I should already see some hunky boys. Few hours later. He's still working on the assignments. It's 7:15. Normally we write something. It takes me a couple hours and at least 2 energy drinks, and I'm having to power it myself. Some of us build differently, I guess. You should check on him. He's good. He's like a good housemate. I leave my room. Marcus tripping away from his assignment. Evan, what's up? How'd you even I have ears, you know. And Sixth Sense, goddamn. Oh shit, are you a ninja? I'm just kidding. Doesn't take a sixth sense to notice nearby door closing. Oh, really? You really just like I can tell when the neighbors are coming and going. You really need to let people have their privacy. I didn't build this place. It's not my fault. The walls are so thin. You might have a point. Damn construction workers. What? It's a true statement. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. Oh, come on. It's all I have going for me. Raccoons are supposed to be sneaky. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think you have that talent. Oh! I'm not that sneaky either. My father's always knew when I broke the curfew. Sounds like he was a tattletale. Oh shit. Goody two shoes, you could say. You know, brothers can be a bit squabbles and all. Yeah, right. On the fronts. Kevin and I left each other alone most of the time. Sometimes we forget we are both in the same house. I can sleep more while we're walking. You don't need to. It's nothing that serious. Did I? Evan, don't fuck this up for us! If you say so. Marius grabbed the key, opened the door, waiting for me to head out. Remember how Travis was on a football team? Yeah? Of course I do. That's all I knew about him. He always brought his teammates over after their games, but they weren't the most popular guys on the team. The popular ones thought Trev was a narc to our dad about their activities, so he never got invited to their stuff. That's pretty rude. Seriously. Football guys can be petty. Oof. They can be pretty strong clique at our school or leave anyone outside the popular interacting with them. Yeah, I tried waving at him once passing and he acted like I didn't exist on purpose. Even the lowest on the totem pole were above the commoners. Marcus in air quotes. I always saw him whenever they picked Marcus up. Even then, he never spoke to me other than mention he was Marcus' brother. I'm so glad college isn't like that. Close the front gate and head towards the crosswalk. It didn't help that Trev and his friends only played special teams. They were called the Beds. Wait, they called themselves that? Their teammates dubbed them at that. When I told my friend George about it, he was shocked they were called something so derogatory. Why is that? Said it was ableist, that they were being called mentally handicapped. Wow. I never knew football guys were total douchebags. Holy shit, dude. If I had known better, I would have narked on them to my dad. Marcus put my hand in the pocket, head drooping a little as we continued to walk. Oof. You okay? You okay? What? Would Dad arrest them for saying offensive shit? I meant the school office. Ooh. Are you okay? Sorry, Evan. I shouldn't get mad at you when I brought this up the subject. You're good, man. Doesn't justify my actions. Aww. You're really taking it personally. You're recalling the rough patch, that's all. I haven't told any about the worst part. This is why I quit football. When I started high school, Trev was insistent on me joining the team. He thought it would boost both of the reputations and get him out of the name calling. I wasn't that hype about football, but my dad always thought I'd be good fit because I was like him. Pretty hard to live up with Dad's past as a pro when I don't even care about the sport. I can only imagine. If he likes a different sport, he likes a different sport. I'm pretty sure he meant physically, because I was his biological son. But yeah, the first day of tryouts came, and it was hell. Yeah, they were called the Hell Week because they have 2 practices each day, but it wasn't built for that kind of stuff. The shoving, colliding, tackling, God, I hated all that. I bet it would have been worse. Pretty sure I've died on the spot, being trucked by a lineman. I was about to call Mom to ride home after first practice until Trevor reminded me about the second practice. He nearly knocked the phone off my hand when I turned it on. Oh no is right. The second practice got even worse. We were assigned a position in the group at the end of the day, and I was put into linebackers. I didn't want to come back next day, but Trevor was on my tail the next morning. He made sure I wake up on time, had breakfast, left him and Mom on time. After warm-up, the group went started tackling the drill. My heart's rambling chest. I was out of breath even started. Suffice to say, I didn't go well either. I bombarded by the coach for not trying hard enough. Hashtag fuck football. The cycle repeated itself the next 3 days. By the end of the week, I was worn out, could barely from the sentence when the players talked to me. During the water breaks and very few we had, the final afternoon we got mixed with each other's positions, groups, and the team drills. When I was thrown in, they set up my dad, Darius Abori, the starting and running back to Huffrin. Back when we were both freshmen, I got annihilated. It was one of the drills where they face the ball, carrier one on one, and take them down before they pass you. My final rep, I lined imperfectly, but she rolled me over when heading to the ground, and I was done for. Oh no! I had to carry off the field, put in the bench, and I immediately hurled, and my head was spinning for the next few hours. I turned out. I had a big heat stroke. Doubt that was the only thing I had, but was frightening. How did Trev take it? He was in denial. He told me he needed to condition it better. I need to condition it better, which is BS because we both worked out with my dad twice a week back then. He wanted me to come back the next week. He keep trying it out. Dad thought it was a fluke because it was a hot week. He had the same sentiment as my brother. The whole weekend I told them I wanted to quit, but they thought I was psyching myself out. They told me I wasn't trying it hard enough, and you'll get used to it. I just hate that mentality. I took a lot of coaxing and finally got them off of the case, and I quit the team on Monday. I mentioned all that because Trev still holds me against me. Started getting more and more in my case whenever I got something I got offline. At least I hit that angsty stage of puberty where I didn't want to be around my family. So real. After sunset, I would go for the walk by myself, stay out as long as I could. I hope you're doing okay, Marcus. I hope you are. I usually find myself within the loitering somewhere in the neighborhood like the park. We both have curfews. My brother went away into my 10th grade while mine stuck throughout the high school. Once the school year, the course football season started, we brought the special teams over to hang out. They were so annoying. They went out of the way to pick on me, start calling me Meek Mark, caught off with a whole group. They would mimic me mumbling in a deep voice. They would ignore my requests till I raised my voice, and even then they would tell me to speak up. I could see why you laid the house. Fuck these people, honestly. I never had any proactive bullies, but they were the closest thing to them. Are you sure they weren't? Of course, weren't interrupts conversations. Sign off to the go, flashing the wall. He said no. We were entering the city plaza. Pretty city. At first, I kept trying to go the walk, but it didn't last long. I kept getting caught and grounded. Eventually, Traff and his teammates were given implied responsibility over me, make sure I didn't break curfew. It became the running gag. I had to go out and patrol for me. They call themselves the curfew cops. Ew, cringe, bruh. Boy, that did that age well. That's why they were always on my case. And look where that got them. He's away from them. I bet they feel like morons now. I was wondering why they always had to leave so abruptly. Believe me, I never planned on their pickup times. How does it feel to have your own curfew now? Like weight off my back. I was looking forward to moving out. Oh, I bet. When I left, the only thing Trev said they're bummed about not having a young brother is a tease. Boy, does he have his priorities. It's not like many of his friends left the Oak after they graduated. Is it that bad to be homebound after high school? I didn't say it was a bad thing to stay back there. I know, I just keeping you in check. You really are like my brother. Oh no! Wait, is that a bad thing? I'll leave that up to your interpretation. You sly dog, you. Oh no. Continue heading towards the main outlet plaza, looking at the directory. Something guides us. The place is gigantic. Looks pretty. Marcus? Yeah? This isn't a map. But it's pretty cool, right? Sure, I guess. I didn't think Marcus was a musical type. Ooh! I'm gonna have to cut the video one more time so I can see how much time I have left right then and there. As much as I want to continue with this episode, I have to call here for the night because due to my technical issues during my break and having to cut some things, I'm gonna have to call here for the night. I apologize for anything that happened with this, and I apologize for the technical issue. But hopefully you enjoyed what has been happened during this time, and hopefully we can do more next time. But for now, I bid you good night and happy Pride Month for those who are there. And also, don't forget to support Dirk the Red Panda. Sorry for butchering my wording. But thank you, and have a good night, and see you all next time when I do Adastra and do more of Ocean Avenue and Your Turn to Die. Bye!